Late summer leaned upon the shore. The tide moved slow. The sky was warm. I walked along my hometown sea, with nowhere special left to be. Then I saw you by the waterline, a fishing rod, the golden light. You look so quiet, so at ease, as if the whole world came to breathe. The waves were small, the air was thin, a little wind moved through your skin. I did not know what love could be until that hour by the sea. I still remember clearly the day I first saw you there, fishing by the silent water with sunlight in your hair. You look so calm, so far from sorrow, like summer resting in the blue. And something in that moment told me my heart would stay with you. You turned a little toward the sun, as if the day had just begun. No need for words, no need for more. The sea had said it all before. The distant boats, the silver line, the gulls above, the drifting time, all of it remains with me. That first bright stillness by the sea. Some memories fade into the air, but this one lingers everywhere. The warmth, the light, the tender view, the first soft hour I looked at you. I still remember clearly the day I first saw you there, fishing by the silent water with sunlight in your hair. You look so calm, so far from sorrow, like summer resting in the blue. And something in that moment told me my heart would stay with you. Even now when seasons wander, I can see that afternoon, late summer shining all around you, underneath the quiet moon. I still remember clearly the day I first saw you there, fishing by the gentle ocean like a dream beyond compare. The years may pass, the heat may leave us, and autumn may arrive too soon, but I still keep that first sea image, bright as the afternoon. The evening came in shades of gold. The sea breeze carried something old. We walked the road beside the sand, without a map, without a plan. Your voice was low, the world was wide. The tide moved softly by our side, and every word we let go free felt lighter in the salted breeze. We did not name it at the start, but something moved from heart to heart, like quiet waves that crossed the shore and kept returning more and more. When the late summer breeze was blowing, you came a little closer to me. In the warm and fading sunlight by my hometown sea, we were speaking almost softly, but the silence said enough, and the wind that touched your shoulders carried the beginning of love. The sky grew pink, the day grew thin, a softer night was settling in. You smiled as if you always knew the sea would one day lead to you. I watched your shadow cross the sand and wanted only this to last. One more step, one more slow street, one more breeze around our feet. Nothing hurried, nothing loud, just two hearts outside the crowd. And somewhere in the cooling blue, I think the season leaned toward you. When the late summer breeze was blowing, you came a little closer to me. In the warm and fading sunlight by my hometown sea, we were speaking almost softly, but the silence said enough, and the wind that touched your shoulders carried the beginning of love. Some loves arrive like thunder, some like a falling star, but ours came with the evening wind and stayed where soft things are. When the late summer breeze was blowing, I could feel the whole world slow, and in that tender coastal twilight, I could feel my heart let go. Now whenever a wind from August finds its way through memory, I go back to where your laughter first began to live in me. We were brighter than the noon, than the August sky in bloom. Every touch became a spark, every evening lit the dark. Your voice was warm against my skin, the sea breeze moved and pulled us in, and all the world seemed made to hold this late summer flame of gold. But even as the fire grew, I could feel what seasons do. Every burning thing must learn how to fade after it burns. We were a season burning bright, hotter than the August sky. Love was rising all around us, like the sun refused to die. For a while we were endless, for a while we were alive, like the sea There's a distant autumn across the waves. Love can fill the world with flame, still it cannot stay the same. Summer teaches us so well how the brightest things can fail. We were a season burning bright, hotter than the August sky. Love was rising all around us, like the sun refused to die. For a while we were endless, for a while we were alive, like the sea and light together in a season burning bright. If I close my eyes, I feel the warmth was always something real. Even if it could not stay, it still outshines the years away. We were a season burning bright, and I bless that living fire. Even now when nights are colder, I still feel its last desire. Some loves do not last forever, still they leave the deepest light. You and I were once together in a season burning bright. The night is thin, the air is cool, the moon hangs low above the dunes. The sea is quieter than before, like it already knows the truth. You sit beside me without words, and every silence slightly hurts, because the closer autumn comes, the more I fear what it becomes. One more hour, one more tide, one more night here by my side. Let the darkness move so slow, there is still more love to show. Before autumn comes, stay with me a little more. Let the summer breathe between us, like the waves upon the shore. Before autumn comes, do not leave me with the wind. Let me keep this final evening like the place where we have been. Your eyes are full of distant light, like someone halfway into goodbye. And though your hand is warm in mine, I can already feel the time. The stars above the hometown sea look down with ancient sympathy, as if they know that hearts like ours can bloom and break within an hour. One more word before the dawn, one more song before you're gone. Let the night delay the truth, just enough to shelter you. Before autumn comes, stay with me a little more. Let the summer breathe between us, like the waves upon the shore. Before autumn comes, do not leave me with the wind. Let me keep this final evening like the place where we have been. until the sky turns gray. Stay until the sea forgets us. Stay until we have to break. Before autumn comes, let me hold your fading flame. So when colder days surround me, I can still whisper your name. The heat was strong, the days were long. We thought the light could carry on, but even fire must lose the sky, and even golden weather dies. I watch the shoreline lose its place. The afternoons grow thin and pale, and somewhere in that softer air I felt the end already there. No hand can hold the turning year, no heart can make the seasons here. What summer gives it cannot keep. It leaves its warmth and then it leaves. In the end, summer passes. Even the hottest days grow dim, and in the end our burning meeting fades the way the light fades in. I wish love could stay like August. I wish time could lose its way, but the wind has learned another season and is carrying us away. You stood beside the quiet sea and would not look too long at me, as if the truth, if left unnamed, might hurt us less or stay the same. But both of us could feel it move, the empty space inside the blue, the tender grief of knowing well that not all love is meant to dwell. Some partings come without a sound, like leaves before they touch the ground, and all at once the heart can see what summer never promised me. In the end, summer passes. Even the hottest days grow dim, and in the end our burning meeting fades the way the light fades in. I wish love could stay like August. I wish time could lose its way, but the wind has learned another season and is carrying us away. Still I do not call it wasted. Still I do not call it wrong. Some loves live only through a season and still become a lifetime song. In the end, summer passes and autumn stands beside the sea, but the warmth of what we carried will remain inside of me. Though I cannot stop you leaving, though I cannot make you stay, I will love the late summer we lived, even as it slips away. We stayed too long beside the shore, as if we needed nothing more. A chair, a drink, the afternoon, a lazy old familiar tune. You laughed into the salted air. I watched the sunlight on your hair, and every small and passing thing felt like a jewel held too thin. Maybe we already knew how short the brightest days can be, so we held each hour like it was the last one given to the sea. We loved each day like our last vacation, like summer would not come again. We held the light between our fingers and forgot the end. Every wave and every sunset felt too beautiful to lose, so we lived as if forever was a word that could be true. We ate in places near the pier with paper cups and easy cheer, the late sun drifting through the glass as if it wanted time to last. Your shoulder brushed against my own, and every silence felt like home. But somewhere underneath the blue, a quiet sadness already grew. Love can bloom in open air and still be fragile in the heat. Even while the world is glowing, the end is walking down the street. We loved each day like our last vacation, like summer would not come again. We held the light between our fingers and forgot the end. Every wave and every sunset felt too beautiful to lose, so we lived as if forever was a word that could be true. If I had known how fast it faded, I would have memorized your face a little more, a little deeper in that slow and shining place. We loved each day like our last vacation, and maybe that is why it stays so alive in late summer silence, so bright in memory. Though the season crossed beyond us, though the sky had learned to change, I still keep those days beside me, warm and close as ocean rain. Autumn settled on the bay and carried all our heat away. The shore looked almost just the same, but nothing answered to your name. I stood where summer once began and watch the tide erase the sand. Yet somehow what we used to be still breathe beneath the silver sea. Not everything that ends is gone. Some things remain in quieter form, in salted wind, in evening light, in what returns to me at night. We left ourselves still lingers softly where the late sun touched the blue. Though you're gone and the season changed, though the warmth could not remain, there is still a part of us resting in that sea of gray. I think of you with gentle pain, like distant music after rain. The fishing line, the summer shore, the first calm day I saw you there. We had our time, we had our flame, we had a love without a name. And though the world moved on from us, it did not take what once was true. Some goodbyes do not destroy, they leave behind a tender noise, a low and steady afterglow that only autumn seems to know. We left ourselves in the autumn sea, in the waves, in the wind, in the memory. What we were still lingers softly where the late sun touched the blue. Though you're gone and the season changed, though the warmth could not remain, there is still a part of us resting in that sea of gray. So if I walk that shore again, I will not ask the past to stay. I'll only thank the fading summer for the love it gave away. We left ourselves in the autumn sea, and the sea will keep us tenderly in the hush of evening water, in the sky of turning blue. Though I could not make you stay, though the years will carry through, I will keep our late summer shining like the sea remembers you. We left ourselves in the autumn sea. I knew that shore before your name, its broken paths, its evening rain, the old white boats, the weathered pier, the wind that always lingered here. But then you came and changed it all, the sand, the road, the seawall. Now every wave and every sky keeps a trace of you nearby. places hold what hearts let go, more than we will ever know. And that old coast remembers still the warmth we left upon the hills. The hometown sea we walked together still carries you beneath the blue, in the sand and salted twilight, in the wind that always knew. If I go there all alone someday, I will still feel where we've been, because the shore has kept our footsteps like a song beneath the wind. We wondered where the small shops closed, where fishing lights began to glow. Your laughter mixed with distant waves and settled softly in that place. I thought the sea had seen it all, but then I watched your shadow fall across the shore I used to know, and felt it bloom in evening gold. Sometimes love becomes a place, more than touch or time or face, and somewhere on that shoreline bend we are still walking in the wind. The hometown sea we walked together still carries you beneath the blue, in the sand and salted twilight, in the wind that always knew. If I go there all alone someday, I will still feel where we've been, because the shore has kept our footsteps like a song beneath the wind. Home was only waves and weather till you entered into view. Now that coast and all its silence will forever speak of you. The hometown sea we walk together lives more deeply now in me, as a place where love once rested by the edge of memory. And though autumn may return me to that shore without your hand, still the sea will hold our summer, written softly in the sand. The sun leaned slowly down that day, across the roofs, across the bay. The shadows reached a little far and touched the place we thought we were. You smiled, but something in your eyes had learned the shape of coming nights. And though your hand was still in mine, the air had changed without a sign. Joy can carry hidden rain, even in its brightest frame. Love can bloom beneath the heat and still hear autumn in the leaves. The sun leaned slowly down, and our summer leaned with it. Golden hours kept on shining, but we felt the light grow thin. Something warm was turning tender, something close was drifting far, and I knew our burning season would not stay the way we are. We walked beside the evening sea and said the smallest things softly, as if the words could hold in place the fading color of your face. Far away the boats came home, the shoreline quieted into dusk, and somewhere in that darkening gold I felt the first weight of letting go. Nothing broke and nothing fell, but with it. Golden hours kept on shining, but we felt the light grow thin. Something warm was turning tender, something close was drifting far, and I knew our burning season would not stay the way we are. No storm, no tears, no shattered sky, just a softer kind of goodbye growing inside the amber air before we knew it was there. The sun leans slowly down on the sea, on you, on me, and the heat that held us shining became a quiet memory. Still I bless that fading evening, still I keep its tender truth. Some loves glow the most beautifully right before they loosen loose. Return the way they do, without a wound, without a bruise. They touch the shore and pull away, as if this were an ordinary day. But here we are beside the tide, with all our sorrow left inside. The sea stays calm, the sky stays wide, while something beautiful has died. Keep moving on so softly when the heart is gone. How can the water seem so free when everything is breaking me? The waves pretend nothing happened, they come and go just like before, while I am standing with our ending on this quiet autumn shore. The sea does not remember the way I know I always will, and that is why the sound of water hurts me even when it's still. You look ahead beyond the phone like someone listening for home. I wanna call your name again, but even that would change nothing. Gulls drift low, the evening falls, a fishing boat moves past it all, and all the things that stay the same make loss feel sharper in its frame. Maybe nature keeps no scar, maybe that is what we are, a brief warm season on the blue, gone before the daylight knew. Pretend nothing happened, they come and go just like before, while I am standing with our ending lost in every line of fading water, in every breath of coming frost. And though the sea remains unbroken, I am not the same within, because I loved you through the summer, and now I lose you to the wind. Late summer leaned upon the shore. The tide moved slow. The sky was warm. I walked along my hometown sea, with nowhere special left to be. Then I saw you by the waterline, a fishing rod, the golden light. You look so quiet, so at ease, as if the whole world came to breathe. The waves were small, the air was thin, a little wind moved through your skin. I did not know what love could be until that hour by the sea. I still remember clearly the day I first saw you there, fishing by the silent water with sunlight in your hair. You look so calm, so far from sorrow, like summer resting in the blue. And something in that moment told me my heart would stay with you. You turned a little toward the sun, as if the day had just begun. No need for words, no need for more. The sea had said it all before. The distant boats, the silver line, the gulls above, the drifting time, all of it remains with me. That first bright stillness by the sea. Some memories fade into the air, but this one lingers everywhere. The warmth, the light, the tender view, the first soft hour I looked at you. I still remember clearly the day I first saw you there, fishing by the silent water with sunlight in your hair. You look so calm, so far from sorrow, like summer resting in the blue. And something in that moment told me my heart would stay with you. Even now when seasons wander, I can see that afternoon, late summer shining all around you, underneath the quiet moon. I still remember clearly the day I first saw you there, fishing by the gentle ocean like a dream beyond compare. The years may pass, the heat may leave us, as the afternoon. The evening came in shades of gold. The sea breeze carried something old. We walked the road beside the sand, without a map, without a plan. Your voice was low, the world was wide. The tide moved softly by our side, and every word we let go free felt lighter in the salted breeze. We did not name it at the start, but something moved from heart to heart, like quiet waves that crossed the shore and kept returning more and more. When the late summer breeze was blowing, you came a little closer to me. In the warm and fading sunlight by my hometown sea, we were speaking almost softly, but the silence said enough, and the wind that touched your shoulders carried the beginning of love. The sky grew pink, the day grew thin, a softer night was settling in. You smiled as if you always knew the sea would one day lead to you. I watched your shadow cross the sand and wanted only this to last. One more step, one more slow street, one more breeze around our feet. Nothing hurried, nothing loud, just two hearts outside the crowd. And somewhere in the cooling blue, I think the season leaned toward you. When the late summer breeze was blowing, you came a little closer to me. In the warm and fading sunlight by my hometown sea, we were speaking almost softly, but the silence said enough, and the wind that touched your shoulders carried the beginning of love. Some loves arrive like thunder, some like a falling star, but ours came with the evening wind and stayed where soft things are. When the late summer breeze was blowing, I could feel the whole world slow, and in that tender coastal twilight, I could feel my heart let go. Now whenever wind from August finds its way through memory, I go back to where your laughter first began to live in me. We were brighter than the noon, than the August sky in bloom. Every touch became a spark, every evening lit the dark. Your voice was warm against my skin, the sea breeze moved and pulled us in. to hold this late summer flame of gold. But even as the fire grew, I could feel what seasons do. Every burning thing must learn how to fade after it burns. We were a season burning bright, hotter than the August sky. Love was rising all around us, like the sun refused to die. For a while we were endless, for a while we were alive, like the sea and light together in a season burning bright. The afternoons were soft and slow, the nights were deep with amber glow. And when you leaned your heart on mine, it felt outside the reach of time. But beauty often knows its end before it tells the ones within. So even in our sweetest days, a distant autumn crossed the waves. Love can fill the world with flame, still it cannot stay the same. Summer teaches us so well how the brightest things can fail. We were a season burning bright, hotter than the August sky. Love was rising all around us, like the sun refused to die. For a while we were endless, for a while we were alive, like the sea and light together in a season burning bright. If I close my eyes, I feel the warmth was always something real. Even if it could not stay, it still outshines the years away. We were a season burning bright, and I bless that living fire. Even though when nights are colder, I still feel its last desire. Some loves do not last forever, still they leave the deepest light. You and I were once together in a season burning bright. The night is thin, the air is cool, the moon hangs low above the dunes. The sea is quieter than before, like it already knows the truth. You sit beside me without words, and every silence slightly hurts, because the closer autumn comes, the more I fear what it becomes. One more hour, one more tide, one more night here by my side. Let the darkness move so slow, there is still more love to show. Before autumn comes, stay with me a little more. Let the summer breathe between us, like the waves upon the shore. Before autumn comes, do not leave me with the wind. Let me keep this final evening like the place where we have been. are full of distant light, like someone halfway into goodbye. And though your hand is warm in mine, I can already feel the time. The stars above the hometown sea look down with ancient sympathy, as if they know that hearts like ours can bloom and break within an hour. One more word before the dawn, one more song before you're gone. Let the night delay the truth, just enough to shelter you. Before autumn comes, stay with me a little more. Let the summer breathe between us, like the waves upon the shore. Before autumn comes, do not leave me with the wind. Let me keep this final evening like the place where we have been. I am not asking for forever, only for this borrowed light, only for a little longer, in the arms of this last night. Before autumn comes, stay until the sky turns gray, stay until the sea forgets us, stay until we have to break. Before autumn comes, let me hold your fading flame, so when colder days surround me, I can still whisper your name. The heat was strong, the days were long. We thought the light could carry on, but even fire must lose the sky, and even golden weather dies. I watch the shoreline lose its place, the afternoons grow thin and pale, and somewhere in that softer air I felt the end already there. No hand can hold the turning year, no heart can make the seasons here. What summer gives it cannot keep, it leaves its warmth and then it leaves. In the end, summer passes, even the hottest days grow dim, and in the end our burning meeting fades the way the light fades in. I wish love could stay like August, I wish time could lose its way, but the wind has learned another season and is carrying us away. You stood beside the quiet sea and would not look too long at me, as if the truth, if left unnamed, might hurt us less or stay the same. But both of us could feel it move, the empty space inside the blue, the tender grief of knowing well that not all love is meant to dwell. Some partings come without a sound, like leaves before they touch the ground, and all at once the heart can see what summer never promised me. In the end, summer passes, even the hottest days grow dim, and in the end our burning meeting fades the way the light fades in. I wish love could stay like August, I wish time could lose its way, but the wind has learned another season and is carrying us away. Still I do and still become a lifetime song. In the end, summer passes and autumn stands beside the sea, but the warmth of what we carried will remain inside of me. Though I cannot stop you leaving, though I cannot make you stay, I will love the late summer we lived, even as it slips away. We stayed too long beside the shore, as if we needed nothing more. A chair, a drink, the afternoon, a lazy old familiar tune. You laughed into the salted air, I watched the sunlight on your hair, and every small and passing thing felt like a jewel held too thin. Maybe we already knew how short the brightest days can be, so we held each hour like it was the last one given to the sea. We loved each day like our last vacation, like summer would not come again. We held the light between our fingers and forgot the end. Every wave and every sunset felt too beautiful to lose, so we lived as if forever was a word that could be true. We ate in places near the pier with paper cups and easy cheer, the late sun drifting through the glass as if it wanted time to last. Your shoulder brushed against my own, and every silence felt like home. But somewhere underneath the blue, a quiet sadness already grew. Love can bloom in open air and still be fragile in the heat. Even while the world is glowing, the end is walking down the street. We loved each day like our last vacation, like summer would not come again. We held the light between our fingers and forgot the end. Every wave and every sunset felt too beautiful to lose, so we lived as if forever was a word that could be true. If I had known how fast it faded, I would have memorized your face a little more, a little deeper in that slow and shining place. We loved each day like our last vacation, and maybe that is why it stays so alive in late summer silence, so bright in memory. Though the season crossed beyond us, though the sky had learned to change, I still keep those days beside me, warm and close as ocean rain. storm settled on the bay and carried all our heat away. The shore looked almost just the same, but nothing answered to your name. I stood where summer once began and watched the tide erase the sand. Yet somehow what we used to be still breathe beneath the silver sea. Not everything that ends is gone. Some things remain in quieter form, in salted wind, in evening light, in what returns to me at night. We left ourselves in the autumn sea, in the waves, in the wind, in the memory. What we were still lingers softly, where the late sun touched the blue. Though you're gone and the season changed, though the warmth could not remain, there is still a part of us resting in that sea of gray. I think of you with gentle pain, like distant music after rain. The fishing line, the summer shore, the first calm day I saw you there. We had our time, we had our flame, we had a love without a name. And though the world moved on from us, it did not take what once was true. Some goodbyes do not destroy, they leave behind a tender noise, a low and steady afterglow that only autumn seems to know. We left ourselves in the autumn sea, in the waves, in the wind, in the memory. What we were still lingers softly, where the late sun touched the blue. Though you're gone and the season changed, though the warmth could not remain, there is still a part of us resting in that sea of gray. So if I walk that shore again, I will not ask the past to stay. I'll only thank the fading summer for the love it gave away. We left ourselves in the turning blue. Though I could not make you stay, though the years will carry through, I will keep our late summer shining like the sea remembers you. We left ourselves in the autumn sea. I knew that shore before your name, its broken paths, its evening rain, the old white boats, the weathered pier, the wind that always lingered here. But then you came and changed it all, the sand, the road, the seawall. Now every wave and every sky keeps a trace of you nearby. Places hold what hearts let go, more than we will ever know. And that old coast remembers still the warmth we left upon the hills. The hometown sea we walked together still carries you beneath the blue, in the sand and salted twilight, in the wind that always knew. If I go there all alone someday, I will still feel where we've been, because the shore has kept our footsteps like a song beneath the wind. We wondered where the small shops closed, where fishing lights began to glow. Your laughter mixed with distant waves and settled softly in that place. I thought the sea had seen it all, but then I watched your shadow fall across the shore I used to know, and felt it bloom in evening gold. Sometimes love becomes a place, more than touch or time or face, and somewhere on that shoreline bend we are still walking in the wind. The hometown sea we walked together still carries you beneath the blue, in the sand and salted twilight, in the wind that always knew. If I go there all alone someday, I will still feel where we've been, because the shore has kept our footsteps like a song beneath the wind. Home was only waves and weather till you entered into view. Now that coast and all its silence will forever speak of you. The hometown sea we walked together lives more deeply now in me, as a place where love once rested by the edge of memory. And though autumn may return me to that shore without your hand, still the sea will hold our summer, written softly in the sand. The sun leaned slowly down that day, across the roofs, across the bay. The shadows reached a little far and touched the place we thought we were. You smiled, but something in your eyes had learned the shape of beside the evening sea and said the smallest things softly, as if the words could hold in place the fading color of your face. Far away the boats came home, the shoreline quieted into dusk, and somewhere in that darkening gold I felt the first weight of letting go. Nothing broke and nothing fell, but sorrow entered all the same, not with noise but like the tide that leaves its silence by your side. The sun leaned slowly down, and our summer leaned with it. Golden hours kept on shining, but we felt the light grow thin. Something warm was turning tender, something close was drifting far, and I knew our burning season would not stay the way we are. No storm, no tears, no shattered sky, just a softer kind of goodbye, growing inside the amber air before we knew it was there. The sun leaned slowly down on the sea, on you, on me, and the heat that held us shining became a quiet memory. Still I bless that fading evening, still I keep its tender truth. Some loves glow the most beautifully right before they loosen loose. The waves return the way they do, without a wound, without a bruise. They touch the shore and pull away, as if this were an ordinary day. But here we are beside the tide, with all our sorrow left inside. The sea stays calm, the sky stays wide, while something beautiful has died. Keep moving on so softly when the heart is gone. How can the water seem so free when everything is breaking me? The waves pretend nothing happened, they come and go just like before, while I am standing with our ending on this quiet autumn shore. The sea does not remember the way I know I always will, and that is why the sound of water hurts me even when it's still. You look ahead beyond the foam, like someone listening for home. I wanna call your name again, but even that would change nothing. Gulls drift low, the evening falls, a fishing boat moves past it all, and all the things that stay the same make loss feel sharper in its frame. Maybe nature keeps no scar, maybe that is what we are, a brief warm season on the blue, gone before the daylight knew. The waves pretend nothing happened. They come and go just like before, while I am standing with our ending on this quiet autumn shore. The sea does not remember the way I know I always will, and that is why the sound of water hurts me even when it's still. If the waves could speak our names, would they call us back again? Or would they simply keep on moving like all unfinished things? The waves pretend nothing happened, but I can feel what we have lost in every line of fading water, in every breath of coming frost. And though the sea remains unbroken, I am not the same within, because I loved you through the summer, and now I lose you